Hey everybody, Arthur here with another figure review, and finally I got this yellow fat Mojo looking figure all put together. This is Toy Biz Mojo series Build-A-Figure, and we're going to dive right into this disgustingly awesome looking figure. So he is a good size. If you watch some of my other reviews, I mean, let's just say I bring over that Toy Biz Baron Zemo, sort of give you a height comparison. And I mean, his scorpion tail thing goes all the way up here. It's even off camera. Let's slide him back. So you can see it's pretty tall, even the actual figure itself, how it stands. And he is awesome. There's a lot of detail they put into this. Let's take a closer look at this scorpion tail here. And I think it's like almost like a remote too. But it has a lot of cool little paint apps on it to make it look like lights and stuff like that. Really cool. And I love the sculpt on this, and they added like shading throughout, almost like every other section. It's like a stripe of like darker gray. And look at that detail. Look at all those wires and everything. Toy Biz nails wires. I mean, the paint may not be 100% the best, but I mean, look at the sculpt work and the wiring. You know, that thing it just looks amazing. Now, the two leg pieces don't really line up as perfect as I would like, but, you know, with the weight of Mojo on the machine, I would assume that it's not going to be 100% perfect. Even get some wiring up there at the top. Red dot right there. But I mean, it's awesome. And this tail's pretty much it's a solid piece. It doesn't bend or move. And you really get these cool wires and everything underneath too, just like the cables just running through the whole tail. I love it. So let's dive into the figure itself. Let me get these arms out of the way so you can take a closer look at this grotesque face. Now, this one seems like they went a little crazy with the red. There's a lot of red on the teeth. I might touch it up. I'm not too sure because it just sort of makes the mouth all blend together. You really don't get to, you get to see some teeth there, but I don't know. It's like he's just been drinking a red slushy or something like that. But like the face itself, though, just is sculpted so nice. They nail like the facial expressions. I mean, he's got the wiring going through his skull, and I mean that thing's all wrapped around. He's got that big old ear. But look at that. That's beautiful. Like Mojo to me, like looks this disgusting, and he even has like little like ports on him, like on his shoulder and everything. His other shoulder, just looking really good. And his arms are on a ball joint, so you do get that full rotation. You get to move it up a little bit, like I said. So you only go up like that. Then go down. Has bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist bend. There's a rotation as well, and he has the finger bends. And like, just look at the paint, dry brushing. It just looks so good. Look how nasty these nails look, and look how well they're painted. They look like they're nasty, dirty nails. Like I would not want to be touched by this hand at all. Wouldn't even want to shake this hand. Now you can see some of the plastic through there, and yeah, that's not a bad thing. The plastic sort of blends in. This hand is disgusting as well. Both same type of articulation, you know, on both sides, which is good. I mean, you need to have a character that doesn't have head rotation or much mobility to have really good articulation in the arms. As we rotate this fat guy over, you can just see the rolls going from his man boobs just down, and you know, light and oxygen's not getting in there, so all that stank and dirty grittiness under those rolls is just got to be disgusting. Even his stomach butthole thing, just he just looks like he smells. But then you get his little spider legs who have these like bronzish gold faces of himself on it. Like he's like, honestly, he honestly reminds me of like Jabba the Hutt. Like he has this royalty to him, but he's disgusting. You know, Jabba the Hutt was disgusting, but yet he had like his whole crew. He had, you know, females on chains and all that stuff. And it's like sort of like Mojo. Like you're this grotesque looking character, but then you got this whole like running a universe and TV and all that stuff. And he has this cool little, you know, spider machine. Now, there is really hardly any articulation in these at all. So Toy Biz definitely gets a thumbs down with that, because honestly, you have these really cool like arms. All they can do is rotate. And technically these aren't really supporting legs that are supposed to be on the front. I'm pretty sure that these are supposed to be working as like things that would grab. And they have like really good detail in the actual claws themselves. It's just, they could have had like extra, like just make them a ball joint on these so you can get some sort of more, you know, movement. Like all this is just a solid piece. Same with the legs. Like the legs get, you know, just that rotation, and you get some that are curled up, and you do get, my guy's like a little rattly sound of plastic in them, but you do get these clear stand parts, which I guess if you folded everything up, these would support him. But honestly, all these legs should have been like this one, in my opinion, like these ones on this side, because you want him to, you know, oh, see, there he goes falling. Like you want Mojo to be supported by his little machine. Like, so you just sort of have to finagle everything. And then you just sort of try to get him to stand up on using the spider thing. But I know a lot of people, for prevent this stuff from getting like damaged, they just like rotate everything up. It does make that clicking noise. And then they just set it on those stands like that. But like that to me is like, help, I've fallen and I can't get up Mojo. Like that just doesn't look good. Who wants to display it like that? So what I'm thinking is I'm going to actually get the legs to move out, and I'm going to get something clear, like something put underneath him. So he is propped on something, but those legs are out, expanded out, like he is being supported by his spider legs, which to me would be a better idea. But this figure is awesome. It's a ideal Mojo figure. The paint apps are nice and dry brushed on there. There are some little flaws and issues, but I mean, it's the Toy Biz paints. And I mean, even if you got them long shot over here and everything, it's just, I don't know, it's just a great story. If you guys haven't checked that out, definitely recommend it. I mean, you get to see, you know, Wolverine as the Cowardly Lion, Beast is Toto. I mean, it's awesome. So definitely check it out. But that's my review of the Toy Biz Mojo Build-A-Figure. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button so you can watch more of my stuff. And as always, good luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.